Now this is just the placeholder title screen we have right now. It was made back when it was just me making the game, actually, so that's going to be replaced pretty soon. So, we'll just go ahead from there. Alright, so what are we going to name our guy? I want a name that starts with L. Who can give me a name that starts with L? Larry's a pretty good name. Oh, Laz. Well, that might cause some confusion. We don't want our main character to be confused for the star of the show now, do we? Lazary? Alright, we'll go with Lazary. Pretty good, pretty good. We let Laz have a bit of the spotlight, so hopefully no one forgets about our player character. Alright, so we can choose a costume. Now, there's not a lot of costumes in there right now. We've got, let's see, we got black and white, grayscale. We've got high RGB. We've got our standard that we use in all our screenshots. And we've got the Hulk, of course. And we've got this emo dude. Yeah, so what costume do you guys want to go with? Hulk, emo dude, Hulk or emo? Hulk. Alright, we got we got a lot of preference for Hulk, so we'll go with Hulk for now. Look around a bit. Here's the farm. Here's our home. Here's a silo. And here's the barn. And this barn, don't forget about this barn, because we're coming back here later. There's something kind of cool happens inside that barn. So let's talk to Dad. Take this hoe, go to the south field, and crush up the rocks for me. You got the hoe. Press the action button to smash up rocks. So, you know what? You guys set me up for Hulk Smash. So, thanks for that. I didn't see that coming at all. Let's check out our T-Don. Yep, that's a T-Don for sure. Check out his moves, stats, that kind of stuff. Later on, you'll be able to check out his genes. Oh, a secret. Alright, we'll send out our T-Don. So what do you say, guys? Tame or too lame? Sorry if that's a pretty lame joke, but will we tame this one or see what comes next? Sure. You can definitely collect hoes. We'll put a few extra hoes in there with extra hoe-like features for good hoeing. Alright. Too lame, too lame. Alright, yes, let's get out of here. Who wants a secret anyway? I don't. Alright, we got a Rodask. Tame or too lame? Best secret. Tame it. Alright, we're taming this guy. So, let's give him an offer. Maim. we can tame then maim. Nope, didn't accept the contract. Try a few more times. Oh yeah, so we got it. Great. Get a bit of experience points too here. A Rodask, that'll just gnaw away at our vegetables and attract more of its own kind. I'll let this one free. Try to tame another. Ah yeah, a Primagon. Get Pursuit. Well, Pursuit's not just found in the wild. Pursuit is in a pretty secret spot. Sell it. So, Pancho out there really wants us to sell these monsters. Maybe we'll have to put that in the final game. Alright, wow, you got a big strong one. Great job, Lazary. You guys seem to be ready to start a lot of riots today. Yes, this was addressed to you, Lazary. I personally don't approve of delivering fierce monsters to kids, but it came with all the appropriate paperwork and a contract for you to sign. Alright, so Ambigu is recommended for us, but we got the power. What are we going to pick here today? Now, I will tell you one thing. We're trying to work out a palette issue with Hoopla. So, we'll avoid Hoopla for now, but we'll pick any of the others that you guys want. Garwal, pick the furry. God damn it, we're gonna have so many riots. Hoopla. Alright, you guys are just being punks now. Hoopla. Alright, we got a few Darwals. We'll go with Darwal. I can't even tell. What type is he? Unstable? Brute? Mom says he's relentless. Alright, so we've got our Darwal already. Alright. Let's offer this guy a contract right off the top. I like him. We want him for this position. No references required. This is the breeding zone. You can breed monsters here. Alright. Let's leave Laz. Is this the primary monster? So what do you guys think? Do you want Laz to be the daddy or Primagon to be the daddy? Alright, you guys are too funny. Smashing zone. Yeah, okay, this is the smashing zone. Alright, Laz is daddy. So, Primagon, you're the mommy today. So here's our Laz and our Primagon. See what happens. Look at this. This is a bench here. Rest a while? Will we rest a while, guys? You dream of a monster. What is its name? Fuck, boy. This man. Smashing. Alright, we'll go with smashing. That's the first one we got with an S. Snaz. Although, you know what? I just really like Snaz. There you go. Oh, you dozed off for a bit. And what's this? We got another monster in our area. Let's check that out. So we're retrieving the child. Smaz. Let's check him out. Oh my god. You know, this is a bit surprising to me too, because this is the first time I've seen this form of Laz in-game with this palette. With the palette at all, really. One of my favorite things about this game is that as we're entering in these forms, we don't know every combination. You guys could get this game day one and make a combination we've never seen before. And I'll tell you right now, I have not seen this combination before. So this is the relentless form of Laz. Laz is an unstable type, Primagon is relentless, and here they are as one. Looks like the fungus that took over Laz has become relentless, more so than the Laz corpse. Alright, let's get this guy in a battle. See how he fares. Sell it! Cancel it. You can't cancel the contract game on you. This was just born. You can't throw him away. Oh boy. You know what? This one is the art of our secondary sprite artist, Shad, and he does some fantastic work. I just gotta say that I love this sprite. We'll kill this thing if we can. So we'll wait till we find a secret. Crowns falls in the Twilight timeline between Eclipse and New Moon. And Crowns is going to heavily focus on Jacob's character development. Alright. yeah, we've got some cool announcements for you guys. A bit of info and some cool announcements. Smaz. Is he the primary? Guys, is Smaz the primary? Or will Secret be the primary? Number 1. Alright, so we got our Secret. We got our Smaz. And I'll tell you that, you know, when you guys create a species in this, there's no official name. There's no official name on a union between Primagon and Laz, because it could have any different number of attacks or stats depending on the parent. So what you give the monster to your name truly becomes part of the identity of that monster. We want to give you guys a lot of freedom in creating your own monsters. Alright, you dream of a monster. What is its name? We got Ryan's Secret. We got Scrooge McDuckles. The Abomination. The last set. Duck. I think Duck is the first one with D's we got, so we'll go with Duck. Drivel. Maybe maybe that'd be accurate. Oh, I dozed off for a bit. Let's check out Duck. Oh. So right now we have something really cool. What we have is we have the relentless version of Secret, influenced by Laz's descendant, and we've passed down the palette from Primagon, so it's almost its grandfather's palette. So you can see how these sort of things can pan out. That's it. We're going to have to put in a sale mod. A sales mod right away, because I don't know if Pancho the Mighty can handle it anymore. I think he's going to crack if we can't sell something soon. Alright, so I just want to preview you guys a track that's coming out tomorrow. And I'm a big fan of it. It's called the Neo Keo theme. And it's by our wonderful artist, Aladdin. Yep, that's the Sims you see there. Can you guys hear that music? So, I'm going to talk a little bit. We were hoping to have Aladdin on stream, but he wasn't able to make it, but he sent a few words, and he just said that when he heard the game was going to be 8-bit, combined with some new instruments, his musical senses were tingling, and he got hyped, started writing some composition ideas. He was really inspired by Undertale, and that really motivated him to try to create new music with older instruments for fans to enjoy. He's going to be listening to a lot of older games, looking for inspiration, and he considers himself a noob, but I think he's being a little cruel on himself there. He makes some really great tracks, and you can check out our OST, always on YouTube. This track is going to be going up tomorrow, so this is an exclusive right now to streamers. So, I apologize for the bugs here today, but we have a little announcement. To help work through these bugs as quick as possible, get something great out there, because I know you guys are thirsty to play, we're going to have a demo very soon. In 3 weeks, we're going to have a public demo for you guys to play with. All these bugs are going to be completely fixed. You'll be able to make your own monster, do whatever you like, try all kinds of breeding. And to help that along, we're going to be contacting our most dedicated fans that we've seen the most on Twitter, and we've seen the most on our forums, and seen the most on our subreddit. And we're going to be getting you guys to have your hands on this demo really quickly. So Monday morning, we're going to be sending out emails. And the Monday morning after that, we're going to be sending out some more emails. And then the Monday after that, everyone's going to be able to play Crowns. Sell the demo. Alright, you're right. You're right, we should sell the demo. I'm thinking $250 per copy of the demo. That sounds about right, right? Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. No Man's Sky was an inside job. When do people get the early demo? The earliest group of people will be getting it on Monday morning. No one likes Mondays, you gotta go back to work, you gotta go back to school, it really sucks. But you can look forward to getting an email with your own demo copy with these glitches fixed on Monday morning. And we're drawing from our most hardcore fans, and then we're drawing from even more fans 1 week later on the Monday next, so you can check your inboxes. And the week after that, then everyone's going to have the demo. Let me just check the calendar here. So Monday is the 3rd. That's when the core fan base is going to get their demo. Then the next Monday is the 10th. We're going to expand that to a lot of fans. And then on the 17th, it'll be public for anyone to download and try. Sell it to Disney. I don't think they're buying. There's certain monsters you can't breed. No, you can breed any monster, and every monster's offspring can breed with any monster. We're leaving that wide open. You don't have to sign up for the demo. We're going to be contacting you guys ourselves. A Wonder Trade-like function. Yes, there's a feature called a net egg. So when you breed in the future, and in the finished game, you're going to have an egg, not just instantly have the monster. And you'll be able to put in one parent, and that parent contributes a gene, and a gene will be pulled randomly from the servers that someone else has bred, and you will get an offspring that's probably going to be really surprising to you, because you're not going to know what monster it came from, what palette it has, what its history is, what moves it has. So that's our Wonder Trade-like function. If someone from the core, we consider all you guys the fan base, but we have certain hardcore fans, and if one of them decide that they're going to throw up the link for other people, we're not going to try to stop that or condemn that. We're not going to be mad. We hope you don't, just because we want the demo to be as polished as possible when it gets out there. But we're not the FBI. When you guys try out the demo, we really appreciate every time you tell us about a bug. You can tell us about what you did to make it happen, or send us a screenshot. That's even better. But we feel like, you haven't seen everything that's in this demo yet. So I feel like you could probably get a couple hours of fun out of even just this demo. I want to see what monsters you choose to breed with what monsters, how many generations, and what cool names you give these guys. You could find that when you make a monster and put it up there, people like the name you chose so much that they'll call their own that. And you can see that sort of viral monster idea spreading, and we want to give you fans the power to do that. But once the game releases and you can add your own monsters, you'll even be able to throw those monsters up on a website for other people to download and add to their game. Your own custom sprites, your own custom palettes, and the move sets and stats of your choosing.